Capacitate them about the importance of tapping into the Regional Development Fund. The Deputy Prime Minister's office promised to tackle the issue of an elder that is suspecting foul play with her elderly grant. A truck ferrying glasses from Johannesburg to the country failed to reach its destination. The Minister for Inkundla and Development, Honorable David Ngampalala, today met with Sandleni residents to capacitate them about the importance of tapping into the Regional Development Fund, so to create economy for themselves. We have a report.
The Minister for Inkundla and Development, Honorable David Ngampalala, with his team from the ministry today, sensitized residents of Sandleni Inkundla under the Shiselweni region about the Regional Development Fund as to how the fund can be of benefit to the people. The Honorable Minister urged residents to use the money to create businesses rather as opposed to doing certain projects, which includes electricity. He mentioned that by residents starting their businesses with that money, they will be able to put food on the table.
Uyanthinta nanda lenethunga ayisengeli phansi asingathi ke lentuthuko wekunene asasinikile emkhondo ongwavuma sibe sikhomba inkangala embili kutawufuneka loli kutawufuneka sigulumba kutawufuneka sikaveta kutawufuneka loli solo sikhomba inkangala embili lentuthuko seyitela kithi eshiselweni sewusinikile wekunene.
Senior Prince Fipa mentioned that what the government is doing to its people is recommendable, as it shows that indeed government is concerned about the well-being of Yemaswati.
Mhlambe nawasendela lamanye lolunye uhambo lonjengalelu uvakashele leminye imiphakathi minister utawusa eMaswatini aphakame ende lokufanele.
Residents of the Inkundla were given a chance to ask questions to the ministry's representatives.
Nasiya evotini nasekhona lusito kuthiwa ngaseplazini ngiyaqela lokuthi ngaqaqise ngemuntu
Sandleni Inkundla.
The Deputy Prime Minister's office promised to tackle the issue of an elder that is suspecting foul play with her elderly grant that is received by her proxy at ESWATINI. Following a complaint that has been lodged by an elder of ESWATINI, Catherine Beauty Gambule, to Channel Yemaswati that she's suspecting foul play with her relatives on her elderly grant that she receives from government. Channel Yemaswati approached the Deputy Prime Minister's office responsible for elderly grants and social welfare, where we contacted the Principal Secretary in the Deputy Prime Minister's office, Makosini Mdawe.
Bayithole imali yabo alokufanele ukuphinde bayithole nangesikhathi ebaholeleni lengasha yabo boko lapho besikhokha every month labanye bayithola direct ingene dabo boko bona mathuba labanye boko bapreferensa basebenzisa ema-proxy labantu abomshana siyethuka bethi uma kune-proxy lesithatha imali tabogogo ibeke eceleni idibekela i-saturated seed kasethusa thina lokho selitiko sakwekhuda nje kakhulu ukuthi akafanele sikwenteke sibona ukuthi usathibe ngatheli ukuthi kunalowo sitawuthumela ke thina ku-social worker sisawuvisisa kahle ukuthi ungiko yini lo sibuta kona lo sitshela kona ukuthi kuyenteka siyathi-ke uma sitawuthola ukuthi kungiko sandla semthetho sitawubathudane naloyo mntukulu loyo nalowo mshana loyo lothatha kusenze njalo kusafika kanjalo kawuthubeka gogo ayisebenzise le proxy yakhe le. Sekukuthatha nje abantu abadala bogogo nabomkhulu ukuthi qaphelani bo ishokotane ngoba sekwandile vele lo sitimali tenu lehulumende weNgonyama batifake tingcingweni tenu letitfola ngenyanga uthole sesithathwa ngilabanye sebayatijubela sebatifuna tisebenzisa ngendlela zabo.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe, Kimberley Mavuso in Babane. Water Aid Eswatini continues to be concerned with the littering of disposable nappies in water sources and the environment. They were receiving 80,000 Malangeni check from Netbank after being initiated in a cleanup campaign that will assist in environmental cleanliness in Eswatini. Netbank, through their Earthwise initiative, donated 80,000 Malangeni to Water Aid. They were competing in a competition that was staged by African countries in coming up with a project that will see them putting their contribution into their country that is of great value. Thus, they decided to go environmental friendly by conducting a cleanup campaign in Lubamba together with employees, the Netbank of Eswatini, where they conducted this initiative and became number 2 in the competition, competing with other 22 African countries, including South Africa.
You've played a very crucial role in ensuring that this project takes off. It solved a pertinent issue in the country and a pertinent issue in the environment of our country. The issue of disposable nappies, how they are being thrown all over and how people have started ingesting some of those baby nappies and making their health actually compromised. To really say we get these resources from the earth, and if we do not look after the earth that we're living in, then we will face dire consequences.
We are not saying the project has come to an end, but because we had joined the competition has come to an end and winners have been announced. And as Earthwise, we were able to become number 2 out of 28 teams that had participated in the team challenge. We were able to win funds that will go towards the continuation of the project, and that was 80,000 Emalangeni.
Of course, the intended outcomes of the team challenge is that from a Netbank side is more committed staff in terms of the participation in the team challenge. So we want to see that growing in future years.
Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe, Abungile Mabuza, Babane. Honorable Member of Parliament for Lubamba Lumtsala presented a water tank to the residents of the area, stating that this is a relief as they were demanding water and concerned about their cleanliness and sanitation.
Most of residents at Bethande now have flowing water. This comes after a successful project funded by Macro Project where a water tank was built which contains about 120,000 litres. The Member of Parliament of Lubamba Lumtsala, Honorable Mawi Kumalo, said that as Lubamba Lumtsala, they do pride themselves with this project because a lot of people will have fresh water.
Akunjalo ngosi ngikhumbula lapha nasifika la lesive nasihlela kulendzaba leyakhona la kithi langweni bavele bangitshela bangibikela ngalo lelithanga lela lisalunga selincane ngesize kanti seliyavuta so ke enzaba ukuthi umshini ugaya kancane kanye kodwa ke lokuhle ukuthi ekugcineni gcina lo msebenzi ophethekile lelithanga nje obulibona Nkosi ilinga 120,000 liters lokwenta ukuthi double yalela ngoba lela litsala belinga 60,000 liters and ngeke kusibite imali enganga cishe ifika ku 700,000 ngoba ngi 696,000 lo msebenzi walelithanga and isidumisa micro projects kakhulu ngoba bawuqothe inrock 4 months kakhulu sibambisa sidumisa lecommittee lakisi lemanti lalangweni lala Bethane libambisana na micro projects wenda lo msebenzi empeleni ngibo bebe lebe beta lenkundleni kuze kuthi lo msebenzi siubambe siusukumise kanye lamhla kakusiyo ukuthi sitowuvula bebato sethulela nje usesicedzile seningasala niubona sesitawuhlala phasi ke sibuke ukuthi.
The residents of Lubamba Lomtana did mention that they are very grateful to government for this project because they did not have adequate water.
Sibonga i-micro project ne development yahulumende for ukusakhela because bese kune shortage yemandi kakhulu due to i-population liseyanzile nale midi. So leli li double the size yale bekakhona phambilini, which was 60,000 cubic milliliters, and then manje leli selling 120. Actually, it's 144, but it's assumed it's 120 times 2.
Reporting for ESWATI Channel, I'm Kiri Carlos Bethani.
The Royal ESWATINI Police Service officers has been trusted to continue to assist the country to conserve or preserve its peace. Deputy Senate President Ndumiso Mdluli today was part of the ceremony. We have a report. 23 surgeons were capacitated in various key supervisory skills that include current legislative instrument monitoring and evaluation tools, mitigation of traffic and crime incidents, intelligence-led policing, understanding of police operations. The skills were acquired to truly reflect the society progressing toward professionalism in the policing function to ensure a safe and secure future.
Because we believe that they've been here not only to get theory, but now it's their turn to go and implement and put those theories into practice, instead of coming here only for memory Olympics, as Paulo Freire puts it. They were not here just for memory Olympics. Now is their time to go out and implement those theories.
The guest of honor, the Deputy President in the House of Senate, Senator Ndumiso Mdluli, stated that the country is counting on the brave police to help guard the country's peace.
The country is counting on these young but brave sergeants, assistant inspectors, police at large, to help and guard our peace as Yemaswati that was inherited from our forefathers. The country recognizes the important role that is played by the police force in ensuring that there is peace and harmony in the different sectors of the beautiful kingdom of Eswatini. That will guarantee sustainable development of this country. In spite of these challenges, His Majesty and Ingwenyama, King Mswati III envisioned peace.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe, Police Academy, Matsapa. A truck ferrying classes from Johannesburg to the country failed to reach its destination as the classes spilled along the Mbabane-Ngwenya highway near Makolokolo area. We have a report. This accident occurred at Makolokolo area along the Ngwenya-Mbabane highway. It is stated that a two-trailer truck which was ferrying classes from Johannesburg failed to turn a corner as the load was not properly tied, which caused the trailer at the back to capsize, spilling all the classes on the floor of the road. The police warned motorists to drive at a low speed and be cautious as they continue to do their operation of normalizing the other lane that has been closed by the trailer.
Ngicela umehlulile yagcina igigile lenqe namanje nje atikaphathamiseki imoto sibajose umfana atikaphathamiseki ngakufunda nalokho mkhangela lapho mhlaba uvalile nakhona so leti imoto vele tika stick under control laphana ngikile ngithama ngisuthita kancane kadlisa babe abameke sure ukuthi kufasekile leti vetatu bangathathi kancane siyatinqeka uthatha isikhathi kuyisusa lapha leloli kubashayeli labasuka eNgwenya kuTembabane ngathi singabacela nabo nje vele ukuthi abasebenzise le fast lane babeketelelane kuvele sekuvalekile la nabasuka la kuyibike khona umhlabathi aba-maintain le fast lane bangakhoshi kuze bendlule kule singena kutabangcono ngempizana siyabonga cautiously vele bahambe kancane.
Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe with Kimberly Mavuso Makolokolo. Prophet Major V and Hunter Shongwe continued with the issue of a creature that is said to be bringing wealth into someone's pockets.
Following a story of Prophet Major V of Mountain of Salvation Church, whereby it appeared on the news that there is a huge amount of money worth 900,000 that was deposited into his account. Private investigator Hunter Shongwe has mentioned that Prophet Major V is still going to be a very wealthy man because of Sandawane.
Mina ungahlulene ukuthi athi ulisela waphinze wangiqedza ke ukuthi athi ubuya khashane uyofuna lithambo leSandawane. Uyabona indzaba yababe Major V funeke uyibuke la kule Sandawane bese uyayiqedza
vele ngisigebengu kude lonentandawane la kaNgwane ngiMajor V kuphela kungako bantu bathuswa kubona kanti lokhu kunqane lele bakubonako kulele ngwendako mina
futhi utaba rich kabi Major V nyalo bantu bagibele itindiza batofuna lithambo leSandawane kubani kuMajor V.
Na ukhuluma ngemali ukhuluma ngaMajor V noma ngathi hamba nyalo uyobuka FNB
ebhange la Major V. There's been no deposit, there's been no transfer, but money is laying in Major V's account. Do you understand that? Kwendeke njani lokho noma ungabaphirikika bonke ti70 teli bhange utabe batethuka kusebenza eSandawane but ngikuthanza kongayelo baba thatha imali lesebhange akathathele wena nami justice lesithi mbuya thatha imali yasebhange futhi kude labatamenda kona sizathu there has been no break in, there has been no forgery, there's been nothing.
Shongwe further explained that Sandawane is an evil animal that attracts money. This report was compiled by Justice Dlamini Mathapa.
Kwakaindvoto today met with different organizations that are looking into the creation of economy and human rights to discuss on how they can intervene in the issue that has been seen rising in the country of gender-based violence.
NGO Kwakaindvoto continues on with their efforts to correct gender issues in Eswatini. The NGO held a 4-day workshop focused on creating a healthier dialogue between genders in the country. We spoke to Gwakaimvota's Sakile Shabangu about the event.
Lokunje sisenyangeni yelithandwa singakhuthatha sive ukuthi luthandwa kusiko lokuthi ngumake nababe noma ngusisi nabhuti siyasonzelana siyathandzana kepha luthandwa lithi kuko konke lokwendako akube lithandwa nangabe senihishene ekhaya kukhona lokungasavani kahle lokukhona asihlaleni phasi sisitane ukuthi le conflict siresolve kanjani ngendlela le healthy kungabi ngile leyonako kumcoka ukuthi sisive sathi ukuthi budlangudlangu akusiyo indlu lesifundiswe yona simaswati kepha sifundise lithando lokhu ke sisekulenyanga yelithando asikhuthataneni ukuthi sithanzaneni sibambane sibe munye sibe sive lesithanzana ema organizations lesinawo namhlalana that are heavily invested in community work lokho ukuthi nasebafika khona in terms of gender dialogues that they host at community level utawuba sita nabo ukuthi how do they host them effectively, how do they make sure as they're implementing their work, they're not doing any harm to the same beneficiaries that they're helping. The element because sometimes you find our programming it becomes harmful to beneficiaries at community level. So understanding the ways in which we can effectively host or conduct gender dialogues is very important and imperative.
Participant Ndombi Fikile Mambo said that the workshop has enlightened her.
Ngiyathemba nawe mnakethu ungavumelana nami lokho ukuthi sonke isikhathi nasibuke emaphepheni kunababe losabulewe noma babe losadikhungile kunamake lobulewe wabulawa ngibaba wakhe. Ngithemba lokho ukuthi lokuba khona kwethu la namuhla kutasisita sibukisane lesimo lesikhona eveni ukuthi babe namake yini lapha ngakwenda kusebenzisana kanye kuthuthukisa lesimo lesikhona ngekubambisana kutawuncipha.
Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mavuza with Kimberly Mavuso and Linda Shongwe Ezulwini.
Recapping our top stories to end English news. The Minister for Tinkundla and Development, Honorable David Cruz Ngampalala, today met with Sandleni residents to capacitate them about the importance of tapping into the Regional Development Fund. The Deputy Prime Minister's office promised to tackle the issue of an elder that is suspecting foul play with her elderly grant. A truck ferrying classes from Johannesburg to the country failed to reach its destination. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.